Hi everyone and welcome to my video. It's me, Nicole. Today I will be doing the Universal Studios tag, or otherwise known as the Universal Orlando Resort tag. I first saw this concept with initially Camera Shy's video. She did her own version of the Universal Studios tag, and I will put that video in my description below. Basically what you do is there is a list of questions about Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure, and you just kind of give your own opinion on them. And I think it's really cute because I have been craving Universal Studios lately. I go there once a year, and once a year is not enough, at least to me. Usually around this time of year, April, May, that spring, basically, I just start jonesing about Universal and getting like really into it and excited. And so yeah, I thought that doing this would be fun. So let's get started. The first question on this list is, when did you first visit Universal Studios Orlando? That's hard to tell. I don't know the exact date. I think I was 7 when I first went to Universal. Didn't go to Islands of Adventure until I was a little older. I think maybe I was, I'm gonna say 12? 13? I know that we didn't go to Islands of Adventure until I was older because of all the thrill rides, because I used to be a screaming baby everywhere I went until I was about 11. Yeah, I was a huge wimp. But yeah, it was around that 7 and 12, 13. Before that it was, all Disney. As always, it's all Disney, but you know what I mean. Question number 2 is, which park is your favorite? Oh my god. This is such a hard question. Okay, Universal Studios is a fantastic park because of its aesthetically pleasing architecture. The reason I love Universal Studios so much is because of just the whole way it's been built. It is so beautiful to have, the San Francisco area and the New York area, like all that backlot, like New York stuff. I'm in love with that. The rides are just classic. Like when I go to Universal Studios, it just screams vacation, just everything good in the world. But at the same time, Islands of Adventure has so many great rides. When I think of Universal as a whole, it's usually Islands of Adventure rides that I think of first, just because also it has a lot more rides than Universal Studios, and it has the themed lands. So Universal Studio wins because of its aesthetically pleasing look, but Islands of Adventure wins because of its rides. If I had to choose one park to go, like, tomorrow, right now, I would probably choose Universal Studios, just because oh my god, I'm in love with Universal. Okay, yeah, I'm in love with Universal Studios. I'm in love with both of the parks, but Universal Studios just has my heart, doki doki. Question number 3 is, what is your favorite ride at Universal Studios? The first ride that came to mind was Men in Black Alien Attack. I find this ride so much fun. Like, even before I ever saw the films, I thought it was fun. But now that I've seen all 3 films and I am such a huge Men in Black fan, I think this ride is just amazing and so immersive, and it's just so fun. I love kicking my brother's butt in it every time. And the immigration tour that you can ask for is even better. I will talk to you about that later, because if you're a fan of the movies, you'll find this really cool. My second favorite ride at Universal Studios is Rip Ride Rocket. I'm a huge fan of roller coasters, and I can go on this 6 times. I've been on it 6 times in a row, and I do not feel woozy or dizzy or anything. I love this ride, and I make sure to pick different songs every single time I do it. I even do the secret, song listings that they have online. My favorite song to do on Rip Ride Rocket is You Make Loving Fun by Fleetwood Mac. Don't ask me why, but it goes well with the roller coaster, I swear to you. And then my third favorite ride at Universal Studios one that I always find super fun. Revenge of the Mummy. Oh my gosh. Another roller coaster. I'm sorry, I'm just a roller coaster junkie. But Revenge of the Mummy is so great because it's part dark ride and part roller coaster. How can you like not like that? And it's in my top 3 because every single year that I ride it, I always forget exactly how thrilling it is, and it always scares the bejeebies out of me. I swear, what a thrill. So yeah, those are my top 3 rides at Universal Studios currently, going in the brain. Number 4 is, what is your favorite ride at Islands of Adventure? I'll do my most favorite, but I'll also do a top 3 because how can you not? Number 1 has to be Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, just because it is such a game changer in rides. Like, every time we go on Universal since it's open, we go on it 3 times in a row. Like, we get off, we go on, we get off, we go on, we go off. It's so much fun, and it's just amazing how they do the screens and the dark ride portion, and it just melts together so well, and it's just so fun. Me and my family go on this ride so many times, we can quote it while we're on it. We can quote it line by line, and that makes it really awkward when you do single rider and you're riding with a bunch of strangers. My top 2 favorite at Islands of Adventure has to be the Incredible Hulk coaster. Again, another coaster, because this has to be my all-time favorite coaster that I've ever been on. It's just so thrilling and exciting, and I don't know, going on it is just the whole Islands of Adventure experience to me. I don't know why. It's just going in that tunnel and then being shot out. It's just so cool. I do miss the tunnel before it got revamped. I just loved when Bruce Banner was like, "We're not gonna make it! We're not gonna make it!" Oh, it's just like, it gave me just such like vacation feels. But no, I love that ride. Top 3 at Islands of Adventure. There's just so many good ones. Gosh, there's so many good ones. I mean, you have Dr. Doom's Fearfall that makes me lose my voice every single time. You have Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, where every time we're right at the hill, I'm always like, why did we do this? There's Jurassic Park River Adventure, which is always great. But my third favorite has to be the Many Adventures of Spider-Man, because it was probably the first Universal ride I'd ever been on, I think, and I don't know, when I go on Spider-Man, it's always the first ride we do in the morning, and it's just so nostalgic, I guess, to me. Like, I sit there and I'm in it, and it's just, I don't know, it gives me a bunch of warm, fuzzy feelings in my heart. And come on, Spider-Man, how can you not like Spider-Man? Question number 5 is, what is your least favorite ride at Universal Studios? Probably the Simpsons ride. It's a good ride. I don't particularly hate it, but I'm not a huge fan of the Simpsons. Plus, it always kind of makes me woozy. I say always like I've been on it 1,000 times, but it even made me woozy when it was the Back to the Future ride. So that's another reason. Like I said, I only been on it once, and for, I guess, good reason. Me and the family don't really enjoy it. So I would say that is my least favorite ride at Universal Studios. Number 6 is, what is your least favorite ride at Islands of Adventure? That's an easy one for me. It is going to be Skull Island Ring of Kong. I'm not I'm not a fan. The way it is, like the trackless system and the dark ride portions are cool, but I feel like the whole 360 tunnel is not good. I say that because 1, I'm not a huge King Kong fan, and 2, I feel like the vehicle that we're in is kind of stupid for being 360, because it's really hard to see what is going on, because you have the wires on the side and everything's like happening like in one section. Like, if you sit up front, you're not gonna see crap from the back. And I kind of think it's just a big, I don't know, mess. I can't focus on one thing, and I don't really dig that. I have only been on it once. I did it last year when I went to the park. So maybe doing it one more time will change my opinion. But for right now, it is Skull Island. Definitely not a fan. Number 7, what is your favorite show? Does Blue Man Group count? Because if Blue Man Group counts, that is my favorite show. Oh my god, I love Blue Man Group so much. But I guess I can't really count that because it's actually Universal City Walk and not Universal Studios. My favorite show is the Blues Brothers show in Universal Studios in the New York section. I love this show. I have seen it every single time we were at Universal. It is kind of like a family staple at this point. The whole family loves it. We all gather around and make sure to see it. I love all the live music and the dancing and the interaction, and I take so many photos of that show, I swear. I love Jake and Elwood so much. I feel like a Universal trip would not be complete without, seeing the Blues Brothers concert. Number 8 is, what's your favorite seasonal event? And I cannot tell you that because I have never been to one. But just from research, I guess I can tell you that my favorite one is Halloween Horror Nights because I love it. Like, ever since I was little, I would look up videos of every single haunt and scare zone and show that Halloween Horror Nights would do, and I would watch them on YouTube, and I would just wish to go, and I still wish to go, but it's just so expensive and so crowded and so full of drunk people, I hear, and ugh. One day, hopefully I'll be able to do it, but yeah. And when it comes to Christmas at Universal, I haven't been there either, but I think that this year, this December 2017, we are going to be saving our third day on our tickets to go to Islands of Adventure during Christmas time. So I'll be able to see Grinchmas, and I'll be able to meet the Grinch, and I will be so happy. But yeah, so there's your answer to that. Never been to either, but I'm going to be going to the Christmas one this year, and I am super excited. So yeah. Question number 9 is, what is your favorite place to eat in the parks? My favorite place to eat is the Confisco Grill at Islands of Adventure. It's in Port of Entry. It's like kind of like right at the tail of Port of Entry, on the right hand side, and it is so good. I like to get the crescent moon sandwich. It's just like this turkey sandwich on a croissant with bacon and cheese, and it's really good. Plus the theming inside is really fun. It's like the rest of Port of Entry, but inside also has some memorabilia from, what'd you call that? From like the different parts of the park. So you'll have like you'll have a one fish, two fish on the wall from Seuss Landing. You'll have a huge dinosaur skull from Jurassic Park. You'll have some cutouts of the comic book character from Toon Lagoon. You'll even, like, the last time I was there was a prop from Halloween Horror Nights. So yeah, it's a super cool place. I would check it out. Number 10 is, what is your favorite drink at the parks? Butterbeer. Duh. I also say that because I have never tried any other type of drink at the parks. I'm not a big drink person in general. I usually actually kind of tend to forget to drink when I'm on vacation, which is really bad. But I have to say that my answer is butterbeer because it's just so, oh my god, it's delicious. With the marshmallow foam on top and the sweetly bitter soda. Ugh. It's an expensive drink, I have to admit. They just raised the price to $7, but, I mean, you're gonna have it once a year. It's worth it. It's worth it. Number 11 is, which Universal hotel is your favorite? I have never stayed at a Universal hotel, and that is actually only because they don't have free breakfast. I'm not kidding you. Free breakfast at a hotel is my life. But my favorite, just by looking at videos and the pictures, is definitely Cabana Bay. I love the aesthetic of Cabana Bay. I want to stay there so bad. It is so pretty in there. And Oh my gosh, I just love the theming. Plus there's a bowling alley, there's an arcade. Ah, it's so cool. Number 12 is, what is your favorite restaurant at Universal City Walk? I don't eat at City Walk often. We've only eaten there 3 times, maybe? And that's not a lot considering we've been going to Universal every year for maybe probably a decade now. Tootsums is really fun. It's a really fun place to walk around. The place is really well themed, but I have to admit, food is not the greatest. They can work on that. I got the macaroni and cheese with shrimp and lump crab. Luckily, oh my gosh, that was so good. But the rest of the family, what they got, it really wasn't the best of food, not enough for us to go back. Plus, I was really disappointed in their milkshakes. Like, I was so excited to get it, and it just tasted bad. It tasted off, like they used, I don't know. I was not a fan, and I was really disappointed, especially since they're $13. Like, I barely drunk it. But set that all aside, since that's not the question, my favorite place to eat at City Walk is probably Bread Box. It's super good. If you love sandwiches, oh my god, go to Bread Box, because they like pack it, and it's really good. They don't have much on the menu, and I kind of like that because it doesn't leave you like overwhelmed. Their turkey sandwich is really good, and if you're in for sweets, their milkshakes are good. I like getting the chocolate Nutella milkshake. That one's really, really good. But yeah, I really like Bread Box. It's mine and my brother's favorite spot to eat at Universal City Walk. Number 13, what is your favorite night spot at City Walk? Kinda all of it. We never really do City Walk in the daytime. We only do City Walk at night. But if I had to choose a place, it would probably be the Mini Golf, which is super fun. Super fun. It is so cutely themed. And oh my gosh, the soundtracks, the music that they play at each course is so fun and such a good playlist. Like, I will be like dancing through the courses. It's so much fun. Number 14 is, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream at Florian's Fortescues? I have never had ice cream there because for the past 2 years that we've gone where it is open, my family goes ahead and gets it without me while I go do rides that I want to do, but they didn't want to do. Completely my fault, though. It's kind of like, either get this ride in before we leave or get some ice cream. So of course I choose the rides because, you know, I'm a ride fanatic. But I have looked up the flavors at Florian Fortescues, and I feel like I would either like the lavender or the peanut butter and jelly. Probably especially peanut butter and jelly, because lavender can be really strong at times. But yeah, hopefully everything all goes according to plan, and I will be able to finally try this fantastic ice cream this year when I go. Number 15 is, what is your favorite snack in the park? I realized that I don't really snack in the parks. I snack in the Disney parks a lot. But when it comes to Universal, I realize that I don't really go out of my way to get a snack. Maybe I should start trying to do that. Let's be honest. Butterbeer, I guess... No, butterbeer is not really a snack, it's a drink. No, you know what? No. Butterbeer is my favorite snack because I don't snack at the park. So butterbeer is kind of like my, okay, I'm gonna spend this money on this treat. So my favorite snack is butterbeer. I'm gonna say that. Number 16. What is your favorite attraction that is no longer there? Twister. I miss it so much. I miss it. Oh my gosh. I love Twister as a film for some ungodly reason. I don't know. I watch it every time it's on TV, and ever since I was young, I would always go on Twister, and I would stand there and watch everything and just be in such awe of how everything worked. And I always got scared at the drop at the end, and I was just, I don't know, I was just so amazed by how everything was set up and how everything worked. And like, when I think of old Universal, you know, Universal nostalgia, I always think of Twister, and I always think of that damn score, and I miss it so much. So mad that it's gone. I mean, I bet Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon is gonna be all fun and good, but oh my god, I'm so mad that Twister went away. Ugh. Ugh, so upset. Number 17 is, if you could invent any new attraction, what would it be? I had to think about this one before filming because I didn't really know, but I have to take initially Camera Shy's answer and say a Grinch ride. More specifically, a Mount Crumpus coaster, because I know that was rumored. That ride was going to be rumored that it was going to be a coaster all in Mount Crumpus. I imagine that it would be a lot like in the 2000 film where Cindy Lou Who is down in the dumpster pipes, I guess. And it would be just a coaster like that. Kind of like, I guess, a more calm version of Disney's Expedition Everest, but have it be Grinch themed. But yeah, that's the only idea that I would have to do. Number 18 is, who is your favorite character? I'm guessing they mean character to meet. I actually haven't met that many characters in Universal Studios, and I really want to change that because they seem so much fun to meet. I once met Beetlejuice, and he got like this close to me, and it was really awkward but really fun. I don't even remember what he said because he got this close and I kind of just blinked out. So I have picture proof right here, but I really don't remember what the heck he said. I also got to meet some of Gru's minions, I guess you'd call them. You know, the adults in the minion getup, because back when I went, I was really into Despicable Me, and I kind of Universal bound as a minion. So they saw me, and so they ran up to me, and they talked to me, and they were like, oh my gosh, you look just like us, and where are your goggles, and why aren't you at work? And it was super fun, and we got some pictures. But yeah, those are my favorite character experiences. Question number 19 is, what is your... Number 19 is, what is your favorite souvenir? My favorite souvenir from Universal Studios is this guy. My little E.T. I love him so much. I love him because E.T. is one of my favorite Universal films. My sister bought this as a surprise gift to me. And he's just so cute in his hoodie. And what makes it even better is that he has a magnetic butt. How can you get any better than that? Proof? Why? Why does he have a magnetic ass? That's my question. That's a reason why he is my favorite, because he has a magnetic ass. So yeah, he's my number one favorite. I guess I'll do a top 3 when it comes to the souvenirs. Number 2 is my cricket gun, because just like I said earlier, I love Men in Black. This was actually a gift from my mom last Christmas, and I love it. I love it. It's so... Oh. There's nothing really to say except I love it. Top 3 has to be my Gru doll from Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. When I first went on this ride, I thought that the whole story with the whole anniversary of their adoption was so cute, and the doll was adorable. And so as soon as I got off that ride, I went to the shop and I bought him. And he's still so cute. Number 20, and this is the last question, or last question and a half. And that is, what is your best memory of Universal? That is a hard one. But just like I said earlier in the video, I would be talking about it again, and that is the immigration tour at Men in Black Alien Attack. Okay, so there's this thing when you go to Men in Black, that if you ask a team member outside of the ride for an immigration tour, and it's kind of a slow time for the ride, they will take you to that section in the queue where you walk the second story, and below is the headquarters with the aliens on the keyboard. You can go in that room. It is so cool if you're a Men in Black fan. So I got to do that last year. Pictures. And it was so much fun, oh my gosh, because, I don't know, it's just, for someone who's a fan like me, it was super fun. And if you look, there's papers at each desk, and you can like write your name and the date and why you're visiting, what planet you're from, and then on other desks there's newspaper that you can look through, of course all alien sightings, and you can get up close and personal with the aliens at the keyboard. And after the tour, they ask you if you want to ride the ride again, which is super cool. So definitely that was my favorite memory, was doing the immigration tour for the first time. So yeah. And the next time I will be visiting is, as you've probably guessed already, this year. I'm going in September this year. I'm going to both Universal and Islands of Adventure late September, and I'm super stoked. And that's the whole reason that this video is being made, is because I'm super stoked. And yeah, so September this year, it's happening. I'm going again, and I'm so excited. So yeah, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching it all. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these videos, kind of like the tags videos, or just videos in general, I really want to do a Walt Disney World tag video. Hit the subscribe button, I guess, if you want to see videos of me talking too much and being a loser. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!